beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome to Butterfly Transformations. You are with Tunisia Ali, and I am here to help you gain some clarity, to up-level your mindset, to clear and heal energetic blockages so that you can manifest the glory of God that is within you. I have only gone live on this channel one other time, and that was, I think, like the first month of even starting my channel. And I think it was the hair channel. But today I was inspired to come on live, and I don't even really know how this works, y'all. If you happen to come into the room, I have no idea how this works, but please just announce yourself. Hello, Amara Parker. Amara, can you tell me if, I'm wondering, because it's sideways and I can't see the comment. What happens, Amara, when I do this? Is this better, or was the other way better? I have no idea because I've never done the live before. Type it in the text if you can tell me, is the vertical alignment better, or is it this way? Because I'm thinking the way I normally film YouTube videos is horizontal. But welcome, 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 all of you beautiful, beautiful souls out here in creation. I hope that you're feeling peaceful, productive, passionately, and productively pursuing life. So let's kind of just see what happens here. Again, this is my first time on this channel, I think, ever doing a live. And now it is telling me to rotate my device. This is better. Okay, we're going to keep it like this. Thank you, beautiful, beautiful soul. Alrighty, alrighty. So we're going to be getting some advice today. I'm in here for 30 minutes, and I just want to share what might be something that you need to hear today. Now, because I didn't announce a live and I don't know anything about planning for it, I'm going to learn. Hey, my girl, what's going on, girl? You know I miss you. I think it's been about, what, maybe 4 months since we text, girl. I know you were handling your business. Beautiful soul, beautiful soul. So, it's so nice to see you, girl. This is a real synchronistic event, because I certainly did not plan this today. I really didn't. I just decided, let me try the live and see what the live is. And if I like it, I might do it more. But we're going to pull some messages today. And the messages that we pull, I think I want to do past, present, future, perhaps. But I want to pull some oracle guidance around maybe something you need to hear. So when you are listening, think about the goals you have for your life. Think about maybe the situations that you have been dealing with, maybe what's going on in your this is not my sister lock live, this is my spiritual live. So maybe I'll do a sister lock live, but you can always go to IamMelaninMagic.com, Amara. This is for my Butterfly Transformations spiritual site, but I Am Melanin Magic is where you can, get the oil if you're interested, okay? And if you're new to the journey, or even if you're not, and you're not dealing with any serious loss, that's going to be your go-to, the 8-ounce spray bottle. So be thinking about, beautiful butterflies, where you are in your life, what's happening with you, what it is you're looking forward to, and the season of your life that you are in. We have a lot going on astrologically right now. And so many of you may be feeling swept up in the midst of change or transformation in a way perhaps that you have not before. Before we even get started, I'm going to get a Believe Yourself. Actually, it's not a Believe Yourself. It's a Goddess Dream tarot card. And I want to get a Wisdom of Tao oracle. Both of those are oracles. Sorry about that. Let's get some overarching messages to provide a sort of context for what's going on with you. And I always ask Spirit to give me the ability to channel whatever the messages are that need to come through for you today. And I ask that we all be open to receive. I ask that I be a clear vessel. And that my disposition be poised such as none of my stuff gets clouded into whatever the messages are that need to come through. So we just ask for the light of awareness, the light of consciousness, and the light of knowledge in terms of whatever it is that we need to see and know. So let's see what the wisdom of Tao has for us beautiful butterflies today. What do we need to see? What do we need to see? Our beautiful butterflies, what do we need to see today as we get ready to look ahead to the fall season and the winding down of summer and the month of August? What is the message? Must be important. What is the message that beautiful butterflies need most? Wisdom of Tao. What is the message? Pretty interesting, right? Nothing seems to want to jump out, or maybe it needs to. What is the message? What is the most important message that whomever is watching this, or whomever, y'all, this is crazy. Now, y'all know we got this a couple of 3 days ago. I can't remember which of the last readings it was in, but we got free spirit. We got this, and the whole reading was going in that direction. And we have intuition, and look at the speed that's happening here, and look at the speed that's happening here. Okay, you are channeling some messages, or you are having some feelings about something that are continuing to come into your life, that are urging you forward, that are pushing you forward into a space that is allowing you more freedom, perhaps more liberation, more autonomy, more freedom to determine the direction that your life is going in. This free spirit also is about the fullness of expressing how you want to move forward in some particular aspect of your life. It also has to do, not only does it have to do with timing, because this feels to me like timing, but this is something that your soul is directing you to, and I'm getting that your soul has been directing you to this for quite some time. And because that caution card is there, somehow again, that is underscoring for me something to do with timing. All right? Time is of the essence, not to sit in something beyond a certain period, because you are getting intuitively guided about a particular path. So make sure you listen to that guidance, whatever that guidance is. And we have here free spirit. This is telling you to go for it. This is a sign of good fortune. It's a sign of abundance. And remember, abundance is not just money, health, relationships. It comprises of that. It is comprised of that, but abundance is a feeling of wholeness. It's a feeling that there's nothing that you are in need of, that you are thirsty for. It's a feeling of contentment. It is literally that feeling of connection that you have with your higher self, or with a higher power. So we have you race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement. Now, because this is being guided by your intuition, it's super important for you to realize that you can be fearless. Trust me, this has been coming to you for a while, and it's saying it's time to get going. It's time to put some action behind something. And because that's coming from your intuition, you can trust that. It's safe. So you can dive fearlessly into that particular area of your life that you feel instinctually, or at a very primal level, has been guiding you. That particular area of your life that you're getting the intuition about. All right? So here we also have you race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence and resourcefulness, empowered by heavenly inspiration. Heavenly inspiration will take you far. Okay? Remember to take a break. Like you're racing off. Okay? When you're doing this, of course, you need a plan, obviously. But remember to pace yourself, okay? Sometimes when we get ready to combine these two energies, we can feel a sense of overwhelm, or feeling that we've waited too long for something. But the important thing to know is that the truth is always in the field. When we access it, it's not going anywhere. The truth is always in the field for you, and the time is always right, okay? And let's get us a message here from the, what did I say it was called? I forget, dream something? Goddess Dream. And then we're going to go into the tarot, all right? Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome, welcome for those of you who are still coming in. It's so wonderful to have you. It's so wonderful. I'm so happy to be here. I forget what movie that was from, but I'm so happy to be here. What's the message? What is the message for my beautiful butterflies in transformation? What is the energy that they need to pay attention to or welcome into their life most at this time, whenever they receive this timeless message? Okay, we got to go with that. We had 3 cards to come out, so we'll take a look at them. Okay, we have forgiveness at the bottom. Okay, at the root of this is something you need to let go of, and kindness and compassion. Okay, whatever it is that you're moving forward to, or whatever it is that you're reaching out to that is taking you to a brighter future, whenever we're freeing ourselves from something or we're giving ourselves the freedom to move forward, oftentimes it requires that we shift our priorities or take one energy from one place to the other. Oh, that's one of my students from a long time ago. Oh my gosh, this is like from maybe 8 years ago. I guess you might have graduated by now. Oh, Salam, just so nice to see you out there in virtual reality. Okay, y'all, so a lot of times when you're making that decision to move forward in a particular area of your life, as I mentioned, it requires that you shift your energy, shift your priority, break from something, take space from something, and put your energy towards something else. And that can require finagling, it can require navigating the circumstances that may surround that, whether it's a job situation, whether it's a relationship situation. It could be something dealing with some interaction in your interpersonal life with your children or whatever it may be. But we have this forgiveness. Now, y'all are going to trip out when you see this. Look at what we have again. Free spirit. Okay, we got about, 80 something cards we're dealing with, and we have this message again. And I will tell you, a couple of days ago, I put messages in the queue, and it either had to be yesterday or a day and a half ago, we had this same message again. When that happens, for those of you who are tuning in, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, when that happens, it is a message that is very, 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 very important. It is not something that you can overlook. It also means time is of the essence. Again, apply this to the situation that is related to whatever's going on in your life. I can tell you that you know what this is because you're being moved forward. It's intuitively guided. You know what this is about, and you've been getting messages, okay? Girl on the planet, shout out to you. I'm sideways. See, I was asking earlier. I didn't know. Y'all tell me if this is better. I'm so sorry. Because it's difficult for me to read the comments too while I'm doing this. This is my first time. Tell me if this is better. Girl on the planet, tell me if this is better. Much better? Is it better? Really? So you mean all that time I was backwards? Okay. All right. So the bright future ahead, y'all. This is a yes. Whatever your question is, this is a yes. Okay. But remember, you've got to make those decisions. You have to be in that energy. You have to take control over your life. Thank you, Cosetta. So here we have a bright future. There's something that you are seeing in terms of either visualizing something in your future or being awakened to something that is ahead of you that is requiring you to release something in order for you, where's the free spirit? In order for you to get on path with something. I hate to say that because I hear it a lot of times on YouTube when people say I can't make this up. But I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot delude you. I can't delude you. Let me say that. We had this too, life purpose, and that free spirit card, if I'm correct, came up with life purpose. There's somewhere you're supposed to be at a preordained time, and you need to figure out what it is, and you need to make tracks and get there. There's something that you are supposed to be doing that is going to put you on your path to a future that has already been planned, that is already aligned with you, and you have to step into that energy in order to move forward. This has to do with life purpose, manifesting your dreams. Because this has to do with life purpose, folks, and because we're talking about heavenly inspiration, the assurance that I want to give you is that whatever it is that you've been thinking about, it's a yes, because it has to do with something that you're connecting with in your future. It is you coming into alignment. It is the stars aligning, and it means you got to do this. You have to do this, okay? Let me look at my clock, because I saw a comment that said the orientation was off. You guys told me it was okay, so I'm going to trust that it's fine and that that comment was an older comment. This here, the darkest hour is just before the dream. If you've been in some sort of confusion, if you've been in some sort of disorientation, if you've been unsure, if you've been in your head about something, if you've been overanalyzing a situation in your life, this is saying that now is the time. You're going to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, and it's going to bring you peace. It's also going to give you lift and allow you to soar. Okay? Again, a card that we had in the last reading, right along with this one here, free spirit. That's amazing. Okay, let's look at past, present, and future and see what other messages we can get. So the overwhelming message for those of you, because we're going to get more specific right now. This next part of the reading may or may not resonate with you. All of this is general, so you have to extrapolate. You have to apply the messages to how they fit in your life. But we have a yes down here on the table, a yes for you to move forward in whatever area of your life you have been considering something. Timing is of the essence, and you need to be in your masculine energy and take action towards whatever that might be, okay? And I want you to be able to see a little bit more onto the table. So let me see if that helps some. Yeah, it does help. Okay. So let's pull past, present, and future. I'm going to shuffle very well, because we're going to take 3 cards off the top for the past. We're going to take 3 more cards for present, and then we're going to take 3 cards for future. And I'm going to use different decks as well. So just take a moment for those of you who are live. Because this is live, I want you to look at this deck right here. I think I've seen the 8, 7 of Swords already. Maybe you're not trusting yourself, or maybe there's something in your environment you don't trust, or maybe you're ready to reveal something, or even better, maybe it's time for you to look out for your interests. But I want you to pay attention to the deck, and I want you to channel wherever your intention is, okay? If there's a question that you have while you're looking at the deck, for those of you who are live, channel whatever it is into the deck while I'm shuffling, okay? And we ask whatever messages that need to come through, may they come through and be very clear for whoever is watching. I feel like we are ready, okay? So this is past energy, okay? Okay, all right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Swords. If you've been in a retreating kind of situation, or you have been taking respite from something, or you've been in a pause in somewhere in your life, or you've been doing a lot of thinking around something, it's now time to act and make a decision. This is past energy. We have the Princess of Cups, the Magician, and the Strength card. So what we're looking at here is some sort of opportunity, or some type of revival energy that's coming in, that's trying to get your attention, that is related to something that you need to manifest in your life, that is going to require you to step out on faith, that is going to require you to trust yourself here with this Strength card, and that is going to require that you take a step forward fearlessly. You're also being guided to understand that you have everything in you in order to be successful and to manifest your dreams. Not only do you have everything within you, you have all the materials. You are actually prepared. There isn't anything else that you have to do unless there are things related to formalities. All right? There are formalities that we have to complete and steps that we have to energize in order to make something happen in this matrix reality that we're in. But from a higher perspective, it's already done. Okay? This is very, very important. Very, very important. With this Princess of Cups, this can relate to a message, an offering, an opportunity, something that potentially has the ability to be emotionally fulfilling for you. It can be an invite, it can be a proposal, it can be you taking the first step towards a creative endeavor. But it's important at this particular juncture, since this is something that you've been thinking about, that you move forward and that you're not letting anything stop you, okay? And we'll clarify if we need to, if there's time. But let's take a look at what the present energy is as well, because I'm watching that clock as well. I know my alarm will go off when the time is right. So let's take a look at what is the present energy. Remember, you're extrapolating, you're applying this message to your own personal situation, okay? And you can channel your energy into the cards, asking for insight into your current situation. Yeah, there's definitely a manifesting energy around you. And when that Magician card comes up, there's something creatively that's been channeled to you that you need to direct your intention to and take advantage of at this time. It's really, really important. And there's something about you having the wherewithal to move forward. This is a very different looking strength card than a lot of the other strength cards that you see. But it still is talking about being in your power, being in a place of high vibration, but positivity and a unified, laser-focused intention that you need to have regarding something, all right? We have one message, we have a second one, and let's go for a third one. All right. All right, we have the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is a message having to do with your current reality as well. And this message, we may go back and we may take a look at that top line and we may drill down a little bit deeper. We have the Two of Wands. Somebody's at a crossroads trying to make a decision about something. We have the Two of Cups. This can be about a partnership. This can be about union. This can be about you coming into union with your masculine and feminine energies in order to bring wholeness and balance into your life so that you can move forward. But there is a turn in the karmic wheel. The karmic wheel is turning. Now, remember, the Wheel of Fortune is about the seasons of life. The Wheel of Fortune is about karmic cycles. The Wheel of Fortune can sometimes be about being on a karmic wheel regarding something. It can poise you to determine what season of your life you're supposed to be in so that you're able to let go of a particular season or cycle in order to transition to the next upcoming cycle in your life that's trying to bring in something new. Okay, so that can be very important. But with the Two of Wands here, it's like you're on the precipice of deciding what to do. And in this particular Two of Wands card here, what I feel in this particular card is you are having a difficult time making a decision, or you're at a stalemate, or you could even be butting heads with a situation. All right, please clarify the Magician card. Let's take a look at that, because this could also relate to some particular offer that's coming in that somebody's trying to manifest in your life, which could have to do with you needing to be strong and exercise a high level of acuity with regard to your perception and the decision that you make about how to move forward. Clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. Whatever this decision is, you've been doing a lot of thinking about it, and it feels as though it has significant ramifications. Okay, this is a big piece here. We have two cards down. One of them is the Empress card. Let's pull one more. Okay, we're digging in about the Magician energy, right? Okay, we're going to veer off into taking this into this message here, okay? As we get more specific, we are looking at perhaps a love situation or something that held a lot of promise that you have somehow fallen out of favor with, okay, related to a relationship or a partnership. There's something that you perhaps felt was destined to be, or destined to be a source of happiness gratification and emotional fulfillment in your life. This could be related to family. It could be related to something else. For very few of you who may see this message, those people whose timelines have not brought them to the message today or this week, I've got to mention this. For some of you all, this may have something to do with making a decision to be a family, and to literally be a family, but to go a step further, to bring a child into the world where two people become three, okay? That is a very, very drilled down message for someone who may not be in this group, but who may be seeing this message, okay? But the what I get here, because we have someone that's fallen out of favor with something that's at a crossroads, somebody who may be trying to come in and apologize or communicate love or extend an olive branch or something like that around a particular situation. Don't forget to give the chat a thumbs up, okay? And someone saw a lot of promise in this situation. All right, and they want to try to work something out. They want to try and collaborate with you. They would like to see the two of you move together or move forward together as a team, rather than be in this place here, in this energy here. This likely included some sort of disagreement or two people butting heads, and it resulted in some sort of disenchantment here. All right, and right now we do have some distress energy in this Wheel of Fortune card. Okay, we take a look at that. We have some sort of distress energy. So someone literally is potentially trying to come in and ease some sort of tension. They're trying to manifest an opportunity to speak with you about something. If this is a masculine energy, and remember we're talking about energies, if this is a masculine energy, this is someone that really doesn't want to let you get away. This person sees your value, they see the promise for this, and they want to restore some sort of hope in this situation. And they could literally, for some of you all, be trying to work up enough strength and bravery and courage to come forward. All right, to bring this to a head, okay? For others of you who are connected with this other message here, do not allow whatever it is that you have been guided to in terms of your intuition, in terms of breaking away from, do not allow that to escape whatever this is bringing in. If this is a relationship situation, you could be at an impasse. The situation could potentially be at an impasse. All right. And it could be something, clearly when we look at the energy up here, there's something else waiting for you. There's something else that is a part of this bright future. Now, when you look at this card right here, you know how we say if you love something, let it go? That's what I just saw and heard as I looked at this. If you love something, let it go. Take your hands off the steering wheel. If it's meant to be or if it's yours, it will come back for you. But this is an energy here that's letting you know that something is trying to come forward to try to bring resolution to a situation where perhaps there has been some difficulty, some stagnation, and a feeling of emotional disconnection with regard to what at some point was harmonious, what at some point seemed to be very compatible. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to turn on this situation to bring something else in. So we're going to look at future energy here. Okay, let's get some information about the future energy here. What is the future energy? And again, you can take a look at what is showing up for you by channeling your question or your energy into the deck. I think I saw the Three of Swords. So we got some kind of heartbreak here. Maybe some sort of betrayal or just some sort of grave disappointment. You know that there's disenchantment here. Someone is not happy with something. What seemed to be their treasure or their feast at the end of the rainbow right now is not working out that way. But someone is seeing value in you or value in a situation, and they are not wanting to let something go, although currently the situation may be at an impasse or you may not be able to make a decision regarding something, okay? Future energy. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Here again is your bright future. All is well with the world. Abundance awaits you. Remember, abundance is a state of mind. It has nothing to do with the material things that you're seeing in your outer world. They are only there because of your inner world, okay? That's the blueprint for what you see out here. So if you want to step into this Ten of Pentacles energy, you have to dominate this here, okay? Because when you dominate your mind, when you dominate your emotions, then you dominate your physical reality. And what you produce or what is reflected in the outer world becomes a direct correspondent to what's going on here. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the underlying energy. This is the promise for tomorrow. This is what is awaiting you. For some of you, this is happily ever after. For some of you, if you have goals regarding your business, this could be you stepping into the Ten of Pentacles energy. If your focus right now is on investment, if it's a career promotion, if it's marriage, if it's growing your family, whatever this is, sometimes I say happy life, happy wife energy, but this is the fulfillment of all that you would want. If you think about the 10th house in astrology, we're talking about, career, we're talking about fame, we're talking about reputation, we're talking about being respected by your community, we're talking about all good things here. This is the underlying energy. The future is holding, moving away from conflict. For some of you, this could literally be moving, all right? Moving away from conflict in order to move towards something which may feel uncertain, but you know from whence you've come. You know whatever is a part of what you're leaving, you know that cannot be a part of your future. Even if you are going to step back into this energy and you allow this situation another opportunity, you cannot revisit the place that you are leaving anymore. All right? And you don't want to be in an energy of repeating a cycle either. So whatever choice you make, it needs to be something that's going to serve your highest good. And the only thing that's going to serve your highest good is what you're being divinely inspired to do. What's coming through your heart, what's being manifested into you as spiritual guidance. Okay, remember we talked about time is of the essence. All right, you're moving away because there's something else that is awaiting you that is going to be new, that is going to be beautiful, that is going to give you a whole new outlook or a whole new level of emotional connection. This is a divine grant. This is something that comes, though, only when you are moving away from this energy here. Okay, so some of you are needing to put something behind you, literally in the past. You have to apply this message to your own situation. Some of you may be needing to put something in the past and let it go so that you don't revisit it, so that you can give something an opportunity to renew. However, if that message conflicts with your need to free yourself from a situation and listen to your intuitive guidance and trust that there's something better for you, that there's a brighter future ahead, then that is the resounding message that you need to hear and apply in your life today. Why? Because we have the closure card. What's the world card about? The world card is another circle, but this is the circle that says, this is the circle of completion. I've learned my karmic lessons. I've gone through the fool's journey from zero all the way up. Because remember, this is an archetypal energy in the tarot. This is the final card. This is the card that says, I've grown in my wisdom. I know better. I've done the spiritual warfare. I've been in battle. I've had these tower moments. I've been in these spaces of darkness here. I've had to let go of things that I didn't want to let go of with the death card. I've had to persevere and pull on my innards, my strength, in order to forge forward and execute my will over situations. I've gone within. I've learned to trust more of my inner guidance. Again, it's that archetypal energy, and it's the culmination of it. This is when we close out a cycle. Okay, something is needing to close out. You cannot revisit or continue to be in this energy here. The karmic wheel is shifting in order to bring something else into your life that is beautiful and is going to bless you and is going to be so fulfilling. All right, so you have to apply this message, and like I said, we have this at the bottom of the deck. So you need to go within, you need to get in touch with your higher self or that spiritual energy, or you need to pray and you need to ask for confirmation with regard to this message if you are teetering, or if this message is resonating with you. Remember, with this forgiveness card, This is not only a way of making peace with the past, but when we forgive something, it implies letting something go. And with this free spirit message coming across twice, y'all, I can't help but say you're closing out a karmic cycle. Let me just be to the point. You're closing out a karmic cycle and you're letting something go. And you're not belaboring the point anymore. You're not wasting a whole bunch of time to do this. You're not belaboring the decision and the steps that you have to take. You're moving swiftly because you're trusting the signs that whatever you've come from, it's been too rocky and too difficult. And so now you need to let the beauty and the blessing come in. This is a divine grant. And in order to do that, you have to be willing to enter into a new cycle. All right. I love you all. I've got like 3.5 minutes left. I love you all. I'm so glad that you joined me today for this message. I hope that the message resonated for you and you got something from it. And while I have this time, I'm going to pull 3 more cards. I want you to think about a particular question that you have. All right. And I'm going to put some stones on top of these cards and you're going to pick whichever one you want. I can't think of the name of this lodestone. Starts with a C. It's a beautiful stone. It governs the heart chakra, communication. Can't think of the name of this. Girl on the planet. Love you, sis. Oh, really? Oh, I love y'all. I love y'all. The comments are popping up. Next time I'm going to have to use my other device so I can look down and see the comments while I'm actually filming. This is, I can't think of the name of it. If you know the name of this stone, please put it in the comments. It starts with a C. Chrysanthemum something. I can't think of the name of it. And then my favorite here, charcoal pyrite. Okay? So what I'm going to do is we're going to shuffle these cards. And we're going to put one card down here. Oh, girl on the planet. I love you guys too. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're going to pick one of these cards. This is the card with the lodestone on it. Thinking of the question that you have in mind, take a moment, take a deep breath. Think of the question that you have in mind. Okay, underneath this, time is of the essence, y'all. Make a decision, issue a verdict. Whatever comes about as a result of this reading, move on it. Because it has to do with your spiritual elevation and your awakening. Okay, it's a part of your divine life purpose. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, or this is the lodestone, this is your charcoal pyrite, and this is this. And I'm just going to turn the card over for you while you think of the question. Think of the question that you have. And then apply the message to it. Now, when you do that, it's important to just take a moment, take a deep breath, because your intuition, your subconscious, which is connected to the infinite field, your superconscious, already knows what is underneath here. So it's going to reach out to help you to make sure that you get the right message for you today. That's why it's important for you to center yourself. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that as you think of your question. And I'm going to give a very general message, okay? And you apply it to your particular situation. This is the Hermit card. It's time to go within. Could be time to withdraw from something and do some serious spiritual reflection. This is where you're not listening to the noise around you. You're following your heart and you're recognizing that all of the answers lie within you. Shout out to you, beautiful Cosetta. The comments popped up. Thank you. I'm so glad. So this is saying, you know, you have the answers within. It's saying if you have a lot of noise going around you, and you have a lot of people in the peanut gallery trying to advise you about something, or you feel busy up here and you can't make a decision, it's time to draw your energy away from this out here and internally. For some of you, this is Hermit, this is Virgo. That can be confirmation. For others of you, it's time for you to isolate yourself or to walk down a different path, okay? All right? Again, guys, the overwhelming message here is a brighter future awaits you. This is our yes message. Let's take a look at this next one. We have the Two of Pentacles. All right? This card could be saying a lot of things. The Two of Pentacles is about vacillating back and forth. It's about juggling a lot. It's about needing to bring balance to something or needing to make a decision about something by weighing the pros and cons and looking at something from a very grounded point of view. When you're in this energy here, you look at the facts, you look at the reality that's manifesting in your third dimensional world. You're not so much caught up with this. You're trying to bring harmony and balance to a situation by weighing what is the best course of moving forward. If you're overloaded, if you're doing too much, you need to consider that. If you're having issues with your finances and you're juggling too much, you need to consider what it is you need to do, what it is you need to drop or let go of in order to bring more alignment to whatever your goals are. Okay, for some of you, if you're having a problem in your relationship and you think someone else is involved, this could speak to some type of juggling energy, all right? And then the last message that we have here is the King of Cups, all right? So this is speaking about either that masculine energy in your life that is pouring love into you, or that is, now remember, King of Cups is not always positively aspected. This can be someone who's playing emotional games with you. There could be some emotional manipulation involved. But this ultimate message for this card, if this doesn't have anything to do with relationship, is to make the message, take the message or take the direction in your life that brings you into the place of taking the greatest action of self-love, making the sacrifice to do what is in your greatest interest here. Because the King of Cups takes loving action towards oneself or towards the people in their life that are important or that they have an emotional connection to. So ultimately, for most of you, this is a positive energy here. It's really saying follow your bliss, okay? Follow your bliss. For many of you, this may be literally saying to you that there's someone who will be coming in your life, or there's someone that is in your life that has a lot of love for you, okay? That may not negate all of this up here, okay? Because you may love that person as well. But this, for some of you, really sit with this message, because it can really talk about what is on the horizon for you when we talk about this bright future and this Ten of Pentacles here, okay? So I hope you all are able to take something away from our time spent today. Thank you so much for loving on me today. I appreciate all of you, and I hope to do this more often. I really enjoyed it, and it was kind of fun. And I hope that the video turns out okay, because I had all those issues in the beginning with it doing like this and doing like that. So I'm giving you all love. Make sure you catch that. Make sure you take whatever this message is and you go out there and manifest. You create your reality. All manner of doors can be open for you all day long. You can be swimming in divine grants. But the onus is on you to step into this high vibrational energy and take charge of your life and command your reality. So when you're stepping into a new place, or you're going to a new job, or you're looking ahead to the future, you're creating your future right now. You get to decide what that future holds. Always remember, you can't make a wrong decision. You can prolong lessons, you can drag out karmic cycles, but you can't make a wrong decision. You can't. But again, when this comes, this is the beginning. This is the divine grant. This is the blessing. This is the open doorway. This is the prosperity. But it is not free. To whom much is given, much is required. You have to do something to manifest something. You have to liberate yourself. You have to take action. You have to look ahead to the future. You have to detach from outcomes. You know how I said, if you love something, let it go? This is detachment from an outcome. This is saying, I am going to know and trust and believe that Spirit has something for me that is going to help me to manifest my wildest dreams. But I have to also remember that I'm powerful beyond measure. And if I move forward to manifest something in my life and to start a new cycle, and I keep these distractions and this past energy of conflict, sadness, and all this other stuff behind me, then I can move forward and these things can happen for me. Let me give you some advice, because a couple people have put a few things in the comment. And I'm saying this because I'm feeling this right now. I got to say it. I have never been one that I can recall in my adult conscious life, and God forgive me if I am exaggerating or if I'm out of touch with the truth or I have forgotten. I never asked, will this work for me? I don't ask, will this work for me? Because if something feels right in here, it is a divine calling upon you at that particular time. It is right. It is right at the core of your being. It's right at a cellular level, and it's right at the subatomic quantum level. What I do is I make the decision that it is right for me, and I give it all I have. I give it 100. I give it all I have, and I move forward. I keep my eye on the prize, and I never look at the detractors, which could be the people in the peanut gallery putting in their 2 cents who can't relate to whatever it is that I'm dealing with. They don't know my story. They don't know your story. They can only give you an advice. That's a projection. Even the advice I'm giving you right now is my projection, because I try to hang out in the energy of confidence and belief, all right, which is where you should hang out at. So I focus on whatever it is I want to accomplish, and I never think about an obstacle. And if I happen to think about an obstacle, the energy that I have of confidence, that Queen of Wands energy, is going to overwhelm the hell out of that little insecurity, and I'm still not going to see it. It's going to be moved to the side. And what you think about, you bring about. What you focus on expands, y'all. We live in a magical universe. I say it all the time. Pull your wand out and cast your magic and move forward. Trust that everything is always working out for you, and that God is bringing you to the point that you need to be on at any given time. You can't go wrong. That's why you have to follow this and not allow yourself to think your way out of stuff. This creates mental conflict, and it keeps us stuck. If you want to move forward, you have to follow your heart, and you can't be in that iffy energy. It's one thing if you change your mind and say, you know, I don't want this anymore. I'm going to go in a different direction. But if you believe something is right for you, it is on you to take advantage of this doorway to opportunity and to move forward. And you can never move forward looking back. Try to walk down the street looking this way, and you won't get to your destination. So you got to have that self-belief. Okay, I hope this message resonates with y'all. Love you dearly. Appreciate all your support. If you hung around, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. I think if I'm going to be sitting in here doing these videos like I normally do them and post them, I might as well sometimes do live. So I'm going to try to do more lives. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Be peaceful, productive, prosperous, and live passionately.